Morena, boys and girls. So lovely to see you all.
Lovely.
You're in your house and we're in our preschool. So neat to see you again. Hope you had a lovely long weekend.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Okay, well, we're going to start off by singing our
Preschool song.
song.
Evie's favourite song.
Evie loves it. And I know lots of boys and girls
At home
love
do
it.
too. And it's got lovely words about caring, sharing, learning. All those lovely
All
words.
the things we do at preschool.
We do.
And we should do at home as well.
And you guys are doing at home.
Absolutely.
Oh, our preschool is a happy place to be. Yee-haw! Yes, our preschool is great fun for you and me. Yee-haw! We are laughing, we are sharing, we are learning, we are caring at Gulf Harbour Preschool. It's just fun to be. Yee-haw! Singing Oh, love,
beautiful.
love, love. Now you might be wondering why we've got some leaves sitting here, and I think Marianne might have a special answer to that question.
I do. Do you remember last week I went to Manly Park and I picked up lots of seeds when we were talking about seeds. But over the long weekend I went collecting leaves at Manly Park. And I got all kinds of different leaves. I got some really tiny leaves and some really big leaves. So I'll show you what I got. These are my big ones. I've got to show you these first. These are really exciting. Look how big they are. These ones here are huge. And these are from a tree called a puka tree, apparently. Did you know that? Puka tree. Have you heard of that?
No.
No, but they're really big, aren't they? I wonder why they're so big. Pretty gorgeous. Neat colours too, aren't they? Well, the ones on the tree are green, but these have gone a little bit yellow and brown. Interesting. Got those ones. Yeah, I got these as well, because I really love things that are not necessarily leaves that are green, but I like leaves that are red and orange and colours like that, because I think that's really interesting. So these ones are quite speckly too, aren't they? And they're off a lovely tree in the Manly Park too.
Do you know, Marianne, that Franklin's collected some leaves?
I know, and he had one and it was green, it had a red edge on it.
Amazing, red. So
I know.
all leaves are green, which is
No, so
interesting.
when you're painting your next picture, you might draw some or paint some leaves. You don't have to colour it in green. You might colour it in yellow or red or orange or brown.
Any of
Not
those
all leaves are
beautiful,
green.
beautiful rich colours.
Yeah, so that's really interesting. I love those ones. I got lots of them, lots of red ones because I thought they were neat. Now, these ones were really neat because I love the shape of them. Look at that cool shape, like a maple leaf shape. But I don't know what kind of tree this came off, but it might have been an oak tree.
Oh, it looks like an oak tree.
Looks like an
to
oak
me,
tree, but couldn't find any acorns.
But I do,
Yeah.
it's really interesting that you can have all different leaf shapes, because that's sort of an oval
Yeah,
shape.
that's like an oval, and then this is just, so it's oval, big oval, and then this shape here, and it's got three sort of
Parts
pointy
to it.
bits.
A little bit like the shape on a playing card.
Yeah, or a star. Yeah, it's just really neat. I love
Really
those ones.
beautiful.
And then
Love
of
the
course you
colours.
get the really what we call leaf shape, just a sort of an oval shape, but quite a common shape. But yeah, I like those. Also got these ones. These ones I thought they looked a bit like petals or something. These are quite cool too, and they're really brown, aren't they? Quite dry too. These were on the ground. I didn't pick them off a tree. On the ground. Now this is really, 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 really funny, because I thought, oh, that's interesting. I'll put that with my seeds. Then I realised it's actually a leaf, because the Norfolk pine has these for leaves.
They do, it does too.
And then they have exploding seeds. So these aren't actually seeds, these are leaves. Funny looking leaves, eh? So, yeah, I found lots of different leaves in Manly Park. All kinds of different colours. This is a black one. I don't know how it got to be that colour, but there you go. It's very, very dry. Interesting.
We're talking about leaves this week,
Yeah.
Marianne, because they're so interesting.
They are. Some really interesting motley colours on the back too. Yeah, so quite a collection at Manly Park. So remember, my challenge for collecting little seeds, maybe I'll have another challenge for you coming up.
Sounds good to me.
Now Lynda's going to talk a little bit about
Well, I was
these.
just going to actually take this big leaf because I'm going to
a
ask
great
you
leaf,
a
that.
special question. How do you know that that's a leaf and not a flower?
It's a good question.
Think hard. When I picked that up, well, Marianne picked it up off the ground, and I think it's really important that Marianne found lots of these just lying on the ground, so she didn't go and pull a leaf off a plant, because if you pull a leaf off a plant, the plant really doesn't like it.
The plants need the leaves too,
They
don't
do
they?
need the leaves, and you're going to talk about that in a minute.
I am.
But this is a very special leaf, like every leaf is. It has a very important job to do. But how do we know it's not a flower? What do flowers have? Flowers have lots of. You look at this little flower. What's it got lots of? Petals. And what has it got in the middle?
Seeds.
Seeds. Good boy. So is this a flower? Has it got petals?
Can't see any.
Has it got seeds?
Can't see any seeds.
No, because its special job isn't to make seeds. And it isn't to have beautiful petals to attract that little bee that everybody loves.
I know.
Marianne's.
My little bee.
This one has a really important job. Look, see, if he was flying over there, he'd keep flying,
Bye bye.
but he would keep going. And
Or
he
he
would
might
keep-
go all the way to the beautiful flowers.
But he wouldn't stop usually, unless he needed a rest.
Come back, little bee.
Come back, little bee. Go back to your
Oh,
hive.
he keeps going to that flower.
Oh,
it.
that's a pretty flower too.
That's a pretty flower.
So boys and girls, we are going to talk about leaves, and it's so exciting because leaves are very important. We talked a little bit a few weeks ago,
We've sung about them.
and we did. We have, and we still will. But this is a reminder about how important leaves are, because we've got some big people that are going to be colouring in and writing about this special diagram this week. So, Marianne.
And the diagram's got a big word at the top.
Photosynthesis.
Perfectly.
Did you say photosynthesis? Are you reading again? Such clever boys and girls that go to Gulf Harbour Preschool. That is exactly right, Otis. That's right. The word at the top is photosynthesis. And when you look at the word, you think photo, which means light, and synthesis, which means mixing things up together. So that's where we get the big word, photosynthesis. So that's giving us a clue about what we need for photosynthesis to take place. But first of all, what is photosynthesis?
What can and coming out the outside?
Yeah, it's all those things. But
Yeah.
what are plants doing when they're photosynthesizing in their, what's this part here? Their leaves, that's that important. And the
Very
leaves.
important.
Photosynthesis goes on in the leaves. That's why leaves are special, aren't they?
Oh,
Linda?
a plant that's
Very
got leaves
important.
will not survive, usually. Most plants.
Because in the leaves, the plants make their own
Food.
food. That's exactly right. And that's what photosynthesis is. And for that to take place, we need some special things. Sometimes we say special ingredients.
Well, Otis was really clever because he actually just told us all those ingredients.
He did. He
It's
was.
a bit like making a cake.
It is just like making a cake, but the plants do it very, very cleverly. We can't photosynthesize. We can't make our own food, can we? Well, we can bake it, but our bodies can't make our own food. We have to go and eat food. But plants are super clever. They make their own food, which is really convenient, isn't it? Saves all those supermarket trips.
Certainly does for little
So,
plants.
in order for plants to make their own food, they need some ingredients. They need lots of this. What's this? Sunshine. Absolutely, sunshine, spot
Yes,
on.
good girl, Camilla.
And yep, sunshine, that's right, Camilla. All you boys and girls are clever. That's the sunshine. They also need this. Rain. They need the rain to come down. What's rain? It's water. That's right. They need water and sunlight, and they need something from our all around us. What's all this? All our from our air. They need to carbon dioxide. That's right. Carbon dioxide from the air goes into the plant, into the leaves, and it mixes with the sunlight, the rain, the carbon dioxide, and there's something in the leaves that's this green colour. And it's called chlorophyll. That's exactly right. Chlorophyll in the leaves is the green colour. So sunlight, rain, carbon dioxide, and chlorophyll synthesizes or mixes together, and that's how plants make their own food so they can grow.
And Marianne, do you know that Oscar actually mentioned something from the soil? What do they get from the soil that you said before?
Lots of
Goodies.
or nutrients.
Lynda expression goodies. Lots of nutrients, minerals, special things in the ground. And sometimes mummies and daddies, when they're growing their vegetables, they put special stuff like compost and special fluid that they've got
Liquid
lovely
fertiliser.
fertiliser,
Yes,
that's the
that's
word,
the stuff.
for the plants to suck up and make them healthy and to be able to photosynthesize.
That's so cool. And what I think's really cool about plants, they take carbon dioxide from the air and they let out oxygen. We breathe in oxygen and we let out carbon dioxide. So we and plants can live happily together because we both help each other. They give us oxygen to breathe and we give them carbon dioxide so they can photosynthesize, make their own food and grow.
Isn't that wonderfully
Isn't that
exciting?
cool?
I think
Love,
that's so
this is
wonderful.
my favourite topic, Lynda.
Oh, I know, you can tell. So boys and girls, also plants make food for us to eat. What's something that you eat at home that's like a green leaf? Think hard. What was that? Avocado is a little fruit because it's got the seed inside. But what's something that you eat and you pick the leaves?
Avocado and the skin, the green stuff in it.
The green
Oh,
stuff's
I know.
delicious.
It's beautiful. We
It
all
is,
love
but
an
it isn't a
avocado.
leaf, it's a seed with a fruit round the outside.
But
of
very yummy to eat.
it. Delicious.
Excellent.
What's something you have in salad?
It's all leafy and green. What could that be? I love it. It's actually one of my favourite foods, which is really unusual to have that thing as a favourite food.
Yeah, that's like
It's
leaves.
like a round ball, isn't
Perhaps
it?
we'll leave that and we'll see if we can come up with the idea tomorrow.
Maybe
Something that we
like
eat that's a leaf and we might be able to bring.
And it's often
Actually,
in
there's
salad.
some plants in our office at this very moment.
There
I
are.
had a peek because
Did you?
Marianne brought some plants in, and we'll have a look at those plants
Yeah.
because they are growing and they're photosynthesizing.
They are in the office.
Oh yes,
Well,
probably
They
not
need
with
a
the
bit of
sun and the
sunshine.
rain,
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
we eat the leaves.
we do.
So the plant not only makes beautiful leaves for itself, but also for us to munch.
And put them in a
crunch.
sandwich. Oh, that's a bit of a clue.
Oh, that is a big clue. So let's wait. See if you at home, lovelies, can come up with that word. Or there's two things I can remember just off the top of my head that we eat and munch.
Quite a few things actually,
Yes.
leafy green things.
Yes, so think hard. Very, 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 very good for you.
My clue is, it's not a tomato
No,
and it's not a carrot.
no, good thinking. Not sweet corn?
No,
Wow, so something that's leafy and crunchy.
it's not a beetroot.
And it's, oh,
No,
no,
they're
because it
purple.
grows, they're
Oh, yeah,
purple.
Yeah, oh, yeah, different.
Yes, so put your thinking caps on. Tomorrow we might have something to show you. That's so exciting.
Definitely. Oh, are we going to
Okay,
sing a
Mary,
song?
we're going to
Lynda?
sing our favourite song again.
Oh, I love this one. It starts
The boys and girls
the
sing it
roots.
so
doesn't it?
well.
Starts with the roots.
And where do they grow?
The roots grow under
Under
the soil, underneath.
The roots of life grow underneath, underneath, underneath. The roots of life grow underneath.
You know it.
soil. And
Yeah.
then we've got coming up, how do all the goodies come up? They come up to the leaf through the stalk
Stalk of the stem.
The stem on a plant holds up the leaf, up the leaf, up the leaf. The stem on the plant holds up the leaves. The stem is part of a plant.
Now up to the leaves.
Very important. All these leaves, they've actually done their job. They're
Yeah.
finished because they've fallen off the
They're not
tree.
green anymore,
No,
are they?
they're not green. They haven't got the chlorophyll.
Uh-oh.
If you haven't got chlorophyll, can you have this photosynthesis happening?
No, it's not going to work, Lynda.
So that's why they've fallen off.
They're all dried up.
The leaves on the plant are making food, making food, making food. The leaves on the plant are making food. The leaves is part of a plant. Very, very important. What's on top?
What's on top? It's the
Yeah.
flower. And it's making seeds.
Yeah.
You got it.
The flowers on the plant are making seeds, making seeds, making seeds. The flower on the plant are making seeds. The flower or the seeds are part of a plant. Both of them, flowers and seeds.
Yeah.
Should really say.
Shall we
shouldn't
fit
Because
that
they're
into the song though?
Oh, we have to think really quickly.
Yeah.
Right, just before we go, we've got something really special. So, Evie, would you like to come up? Because every day we're just absolutely loving creating flowers.
It's so fun.
And this, Evie, you hold that up, my little sweetheart, because lovely Rachel, this activity is on one of her videos if you want to watch. But this activity Rachel did with the boys and girls at preschool today. So you tell the boys and girls what you did.
This is the stem and the flowers and some more and what is the seed.
Oh, that's very
Perfectly answered, my goodness.
flowers, seeds,
I
stems.
little yellowy orange seeds and the little petals.
Oh,
and
what
the-
did you use? Did you use a paintbrush?
Yeah.
And what about
What about the flowers?
What
How
about
did you
flowers?
make them?
With my finger.
Ah, there you go.
Fingers can be used for lots of things. We use lots of fingers in our artwork, don't we? And
Fun, isn't it?
paintbrushes
Well,
and
you've always got a finger on hand.
sponges and
You don't need to find anything if you use a finger.
absolutely, absolutely. And look what you can get. Isn't that beautiful? Would you like to take it
I
right
love
up
the
to the
potters
camera?
in.
and
It
show
looks really good too.
Lovely pillow.
I love the potters
Oh,
sitting
it
in.
is
It's
lovely.
beautiful. That looked nice on your table, Lynda.
I think that would be absolutely beautiful.
Stunning.
Right, so please give her a well done, good girl.
Beautiful work.
We might get you to, you can go and sit down. Oh, well, Lynda will look after it because I'm sure Rachel is going to put it in your folder.
So
Now, boys and girls, we've got our beautiful flowers. I think they're just about there. We've just had so much fun looking at them. And they remind us of our special song about...
Mary.
Mary. She's
Shall we
quite-
sing
Mary.
Contrary.
Contrary.
Mary.
it? Okay. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With these little things, with silver bells and cockle shells, and these little maids in a row. And there's the little maids, and we've actually painted those with Finley this week.
We have. They're beautiful too.
So boys and girls, if you're at home, you don't actually have to have a paintbrush.
No,
You
Just
don't
use your
actually have to have paint. You can use crayons,
True.
you can use pencils,
Anything.
felt tips, and you can make little circles and little circles together, make beautiful delphiniums. So, you know, it's always a lovely
It's
chance to
something you
look
can
at
use at
flowers.
home for
Oh,
sure.
absolutely.
There's always some photocopy paper.
Yes, true, true. Well, boys and girls, it's been lovely seeing people drop their books off and
I
pick
know.
them up.
I love the work they're doing.
Oh, and Marianne, do you know, this week we're going to get some of our little people doing things. So
That'll be
Rachel is
very
going to be
exciting.
organising that. So that's going to be so exciting.
So if you're 2 or 3,
Yes,
you're going to do
you
something
can have
like
a
the
book
Dream
too.
Team.
Some of our 3-year-olds are using their books already
Well, they
because
are.
they're nearly 4.
They're very close.
But,
Very capable.
yep, and it's, yes, you are too.
Some even turned 4 today.
Yes, they did.
Well, last week,
Mm.
actually.
So boys and girls, can't wait to see you tomorrow. Look after yourselves, look after your mummies, look after your daddies and your brothers and sisters if you've got them in your house. Give them lots of love and lots of cuddles. We all need it.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Ka kite.
Kite. Bye.